Previously on American Truck Simulator. Let's pull over for a second. Let's go in here like this, right? And let's press M for map. Just try to avoid some unnecessary sort of driving if I can help it. Let's clear that off there. Oh look, there's looks like there's some weird driving there. But I reckon I can do this. Let me just 3. I reckon, he says, doing a bit of off-road here. I reckon I can do a little bit of a loop here that allows me to go back across the road. Look, there's even a garage there. So I reckon I can do a loop in here. I know probably not meant to, but I think I can. Here we go. Actually, I'll press F and I'll put my hazards on. That way nobody will attempt to drive into me. Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. There's 2 things we're trying to do today. One of which is that we're 2 cities away from completing Oklahoma. So if I zoom out here, you'll see that we've got Lawton and Clinton to finish, and then we've got the new Kansas area. So we want to go up. I didn't realise that Pittsburgh was in Kansas. Is that right? Wow. I don't know what I thought about Pittsburgh, but yes. Anyway, we've got we've got that bit to do. So I always thought it was cold in Pittsburgh, Dodge City as well. Anyway, so the aim of the game is we're gonna go north. But we're here in Ardmore, and we need to basically get up through these 2, and then hopefully, well, maybe get towards Dodge City or something similar. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but let's give it a try. That's what we're gonna plan anyway. So that's the simple plan that it is. We have got email, which is gonna tell us that we've got new special transports, which is always means that we've got down the bottom. It'll basically say the new ones are Colorado and 1, 2, 3, 4 in Kansas, which is fine. It's not a problem. So that's what we've got. And of course, as I said before, this is really underused. This thing, you know, look at the number of things that are here. There's very little in the way of emails inside the things. Help you grow. You know, you're settling your overdraft, your overdrawn. It really doesn't get used very much. It should get used more for special missions of some sort, and not just when there's DLC. That's basically it. Sorry if I sound a bit hoarse this morning. It's because I am quite a sore throat last night. Sort of, I was sleeping. So anyway, let's have a little look and see whether we can find a job that's going to take us to Lawton or somewhere similar from where we are. Because we want to get to Lawton and we've got to do Clinton as well. So let's see if we can find one. I wonder if we can search for Lawton in a second. Tyler, no, everything's taking us the wrong direction thus far. I wonder if I type in Lawton here, anything pops up. No. How about Clinton? No. Of course it's not. Nothing's going to take us the direction we want to go. One's going to take us to Texas. One's going to take us round Ardmore itself. It's going to be one of those journeys where I basically have to just make a drive and make a distance for it. I think what we'll do is we'll try and drive to Lawton and see if we can get a job. All right. So I think that's the aim of the game here, is to just get this one cleared. It's not that many cities in Oklahoma. There was only 10, I believe. So that's a lovely looking train there actually. There, New Mexico, Santa Fe there, Santa Fe. Yeah, I'm going with Santa Fe on that one. Anyway, I've got a cup of coffee. I hope you've got a beverage. Oh, you can't beat a nice cup of coffee. Nice cup of coffee. Might clear the sore throat ultimately in the end. Right, let's have a little look around. So see where we are. Right, just dumped in this one here. Okay, let's bring up the map. M for map, and I'm gonna put a marker on Lawton. We will drive. Oh, there's a chance of a recording thing there. They're only 79 miles away, so it's brilliant. So we can go there and do the little recording thing. That'll be perfect. Right, okay, let's get this thing started. And we'll pull away. Right, down the bottom right-hand corner we have our GPS. And the GPS tells us what speed we're doing first. It says in the little bit along the top, it says 5 miles per hour. Followed by the gear we're in, which is automatic 5. Then the damage to the truck, which is now more important than it ever was, especially as we have used trucks as a thing in the game. Now we've also got the fuel, which is the little yellow bar next to the sort of fuel pump that's there. I think we've got enough to get to this place. I don't think we need to worry about fueling up here too badly. I'm gonna make. Oh, okay, thank you. It's gonna let me go. Not that I had much choice. Then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red. When it goes red, we start panicking a lot because I'm going to crash into something. Then we've got the envelope, which, as I said before, just a moment ago, was literally sadly underused. Really, 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 really underused. I mean, it should be used for, I think, when you sleep somewhere, you should wake up in the morning, there should be, like, job offers from local, businesses that are close by. And if they want to make some money out of it, make it a DLC thing, so put DLC in. Oh, look at this lovely view. I'm gonna have to zoom out in a second, because that is kind of cool. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. Anyway, so I think it's to be a DLC thing. I'm going to put the thing back on again. So they should maybe do that as a DLC thing. I think they do it in the main World of Trucks. World of Trucks? Yeah, I think they do it in the World of Trucks. Then we've got the time, which is 9:28 a.m. And then we've got our destination, which is going to be at 11:02. Should be alright going through that. Oh, nice and wide. Nice and wide. I do like the mirrors on the front of the truck where you can just sort of see down the side of it. Anyway, 11:01, sorry. 77 miles. There's a police cruiser there. Hello. It's watching me. Munchins. That looks lovely. Doing a breakfast, actually. I'm quite hungry right now. Anyway, so yes, and then we've got the time, and it's going to be 73 miles, 1 hour and 26 minutes. So we're gonna buzz along the road quite nicely, to be honest with you. She's an excuse to look at the beauty of the truck for a bit. So it was a truck driving beauty day. It's a beauty presentation of the truck. I'm loving Oklahoma. It's just so flat. Just really flat. There's nothing here. I don't know what else was there. Somebody said something in the comments the other day. I got told that when you've got an axle with an extra, or a truck with another bit of truck attached to it, they don't call it a drag in the US. They call it or was it a split axle? I think that's what they called it. A split axle, something like that. Which kind of stands to reason. Nothing's always the same, is it, between countries? I guess unless it's a brand name. Brand names tend to be the same, don't they? Alright. Just gently making it along. This is the aim here is to finish Oklahoma and get up into Kansas and start seeing Kansas. 14 new cities in Kansas, including Wichita, obviously, Pittsburgh, Kansas City. It's a place where Dorothy was hit by a storm or a hurricane, wasn't it? I think it was a typhoon. It was a hurricane. Somebody's drive there. Look. Yeah, she was hit by one of those, and then we never saw her again until she tapped her shoes together, didn't she? And said, "There's no place like home." Well, I'm coming up to a turn. Just ahead, a motel. It's been quite good, this one. Doing Oklahoma's been quite good. It's been quite an easy one to kind of get round the whole thing. I should really be working because we are now running several debts against the company. We've got 4 drivers, several debts, 2 used trucks, 2 new trucks. Yeah, should should be driving all the time. Should always be attempting to look at that scrubland. It's just calling my name to go cut across. It says drive across me. Cut the corner, my friend. I'm sure they put that in now, actually, in this game, but that's the nature of it. Right, these are these silly eye sockety things as well. I'm not entirely sure what they really mean. I think they are traffic lights, but there seems to be an abundance of movement on them. Thankfully, I'm moving this way. They're like some kind of weird give way, but not give way. Or stop, maybe. That's just dead buildings, look. Just empty facilities, no longer used. Concrete bollards in front of them. I suppose, though, with the amount of space that you keep seeing in the Americas, there is space just to have places that are now abandoned. Space everywhere to be abandoned. There we go. I'll get up to 65 and we'll overtake this lot. We're 31 miles away. We're doing quite nicely.
Go straight on.
Oh, here we go. We've got some more of these strange lights again here.
Keep left and then turn left.
I think I'm just meant to give way.
Turn left.
I think that's all they mean. It's kind of flashing at me now. And I just want to... I'm going to go. I'm not getting fined, so I guess it's just... I don't know.
Go straight on.
Weird. It's a very big rest stop there. Oh, getting in trouble, but not in trouble. Speeding, but not speeding. Anyway, we're on our way into the onto the countryside. Wow. A brown soup. A brown soup that's there. Wow. 14 miles. Straight line, though. I do like this game. It's the first time I've actually had traffic lights that made me want to stop. I will stop for those. There's a van next to us. What's he carrying? Air conditioning units, I think. What do you think? Air conditioning? Something like that? Waiting for the lights to change. I wonder how fast I am. I wonder if I can overtake the van that's beside me. Nope, not quite. Or maybe. Oh, yeah. A bit more horsepower than you've got. Up to 50 kilometres an hour. Oh, I've left him standing. To be fair, I haven't got a load though, have I? Speeding that. I dropped down a little bit. Whoa, what's that? That's just one of these Walden's Landscaping Motel. There's Lawton. And we're just going to make our way through here. Look at that. What, they're selling rocks? Oh, yeah. Or are they just barricading it up? It looks like they're selling rocks. Oh, that's also sort of barricaded up. Mr. Chicken. That sounds great. Prime rib. I could do a bit of prime rib today. Be lovely. Delicious. Stop for a bit of prime rib. Mmm. So I quite like the idea of the Alaskan one, but I still can't bring myself to buy it. You know, the Alaskan driving game, where they say about survival, you've got to have like warm things and warm drinks and all that. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but it's worth a try. It's worth a look, isn't it? Right, 8 minutes. Oh, we're Almost there. 2 miles, 8 minutes. Most of that's probably blooming stopping at these traffic lights. I'll be honest, it's probably what it is. Love the movement of traffic on this game. Occasional accident. Look at that police patrol vehicle. A big one, that one. They still make cars like that in the States, or is it more, or has it gone more like the European style? You know, where they're sort of boxy more than anything else, a bit like the one behind. Sort of this kind of thing, the Tesla stuff and all that. Do they still make that kind of style of the saloon type? Don't see many saloons in the UK, mostly in BMWs. BMW has an obsession with the saloon, I think. Maybe Mercedes as well, Germans. That's what they've got a bit of an obsession with it. And it's coming down. Keep right. We're 1 minute away. I'm looking forward to finding this bit. We need to get a job though in Lawton. Most definitely do. The one that takes us to Clinton will be perfect. Anything that makes money will be good. I think I'm alright getting out there. Yeah, yeah. And then we've got these dot lights again, which I still don't understand. Yeah, I'm to go this way. What is that about the... What do these things do? Just like a weird giveaway. Seems a bit dangerous to me. Welcome to Dynamics. Oh, I've got to be let in. Happy customer, our growth. What do we follow? Quality, teamwork, development. We will be with you on all your journeys. Okay, fair enough. Surprised they're letting me drive through, actually. Considering we've got a security check there. Let's see if we can find our camera. It's along here somewhere. This is going to be a cool one, I think. This is one hell of a facility. I think there's a truck right beside it up here, look. Or is it just a camera view? No, it must... There it is. Look at this. Let's swing on in and get the overview. We've got time. Beautiful. Engine off. Press that enter key. And we'll watch it swing by. Can do. Look at that. That's a campus. I've worked on campuses this big before. They're kind of awesome. There's something awesome about it. The best thing about these kind of things, if you get a campus like this and you have the opportunity, or you've got the sort of the sort of brass balls to ask. As I often, when I'm on these things, because I like to know the ins and outs of it all, I kind of ask them, I kind of ask for tours and things like that. And most people are very, often say, yeah, go on then, I'll give you a tour and show you the thing. The building itself, what we do, where we're at, and all this kind of stuff. And it's, do you know what? It's really cool to see what other people do and what businesses do like that. It's really fun, especially with industrial things. Industrial things are always cool because there's always something moving and chewing or bending or moving and stuff like that. Look at that! I've got a lovely little bit where you can go and have a cup of coffee afterwards. Isn't that nice? A little facility beside it, a little park. That's good, cool. Yeah, I think that's the thing about life. If you can make the best of it, and you've got the time, and you're at something like this, and you get a chance to see it. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Really like it. Right, okay, let's press the escape key, and we're going to see whether we can find a job now in Lawton that will take us somewhere. Because we definitely need to make some money. We need to make some money to Clinton. This is not going well so far. It's all going the wrong direction. That's the wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Wrong way. It's all going the wrong way. We're going to just have to drive, I think. And then we're going to have to hope. See, for instance, there's one there for Kansas. That's not bad. That's what we want. Oh! Oh! I've just realised what we can do with that one. We do want to go to... to Dodge City. Because it's kind of the most obvious one. But we can pass through Clinton and finish it all off. Oh, that's the one, I think. That's the one. And that's one with an articulated thing on it as well, look. Articulated trailer. Yeah. That is the one. Let's go for it. Might have to get some diesel. Let's get out of here. Do some dodgy manoeuvres. Look at that. I'm flying through here. Whoa, screeched out there. Bad boy. There's no speed limit in here. Right, hang on. Let's press the F3 because I want to know how far away we are. We're 4 miles from the destination for getting it. Right, let's do this. Train tracks. Stop. So stop. They're going to let us out in a second, watch. That was kind of cool. I like that. I do like finding destinations. They're kind of brilliant. Right, so we're going to take a... This turning here, we're going to take a right. Let's check our... Yeah. We're all clear. Okay, and straighten out at the bottom, and then round this this bit that takes us back up, past Dynamics, and it's loads of trailers. That's one. That's a corporation, isn't it? That's a big old corporation.
Turn left.
I am going to turn left. Let's go in that way as well. Well, come on then. What are you waiting for me for? Honestly, that was a bit of an overreaction, wasn't it? You'd think you'd just turn. It's going now, but that was an overreaction from him. Oh, this is good. This is good, though. We've got a mission that's going to take us right past. I'll make sure that we drive through Clinton, though. I'm going to check the map when we pick up our load here. I do need to get some fuel though. I think it's going to be the big. It's going to be the killer for me. Traffic lights.
Turn left.
Come on, traffic lights, move. Oh. Coffee. I think my throat's clearing up a bit now, though. I think I'm sounding a little less hoarse, a little less sort of gruff. It was years ago. There was a TV presenter in the UK, and she won the award for sort of the sexiest voice. Her name was Mariella Frostrop. She's still on the radio nowadays, but she had what you would call, I mean, it's that kind of person who sounds like they smoked a lot of cigarettes, but she has this sort of husky voice, and it was deemed very attractive, this particular husky, but at the same time sort of a female voice, and she was I remember Mariella. I used to remember for her voice more than anything else. Not an unattractive lady either at the time. Not saying she isn't now. She's just a lot older lady now. It's probably 20 years, that. Maybe 30. Crumbs, time goes by. It's actually amazing to think how old that is. Really is, actually. I forget things like that other people haven't done those bits and pieces. When you talk to some of the young'uns nowadays. For them, Star Wars is an old movie. For me, it was one that I watched as a child. There we all go. And we're literally a mile away from where I need to be at. There's a big sign for Lawton there, look at that. Speeding. Slow down a bit. And is this the traffic lights I'm coming to is what I need to turn at? No, I think it's just the first set here, and then it's the next one I need to go through.
Straight on.
Yeah, I can see they go straight on, but I'm going to have to stop here. I'm going to this shopping centre plaza over here, it seems. Farmer's Barn I'm going to, actually. Farmer's Barn. To get some farming stuff. I can't even remember what I'm getting, you know. We'll see in a second. The farmer's... Is that the Farmer's Barn at the back there, look? Probably is, you know. I forgot you can turn on the red. If it's clear. Yeah, we've got a Farmer's Barn that's just ahead. That's perfect. Perfect mission. Perfect run for the game. Popping out later today. Mrs. wants a few things. Apparently the weather is going to be pouring with rain and also blowing a gale. I'm really looking forward to it. We're not going far, but even just going that far is enough. Got a Christmas jumper on though. I've got my Christmas jumper on. It's got TIE fighters on it and snow. Can't really beat TIE fighters and snow, I don't think. I stopped the other day when I was wearing it for work because we had our Christmas do, and Jab stopped me as he came in the door and he went, "You're definitely winning the Christmas jumper thing." So obviously a Star Wars fan. Apply today. Transwift.com/ATS. Do you think that's a real thing? I certainly remember they said they were going to advertise for people who wanted to drive trucks. I wonder if that's real. Swifttrans.com. Strip mall. Steakhouse, I think. No, coffee break. I don't know why I got steakhouse on it. This is strip and the coffee something or other. Yeah, well. Come on. Change. Change. Wait for the lights to change. They may change at some point soon. It's been a long wait. Come on. Here we go. Offside to offside, turning. Seen as a no-no in the UK. They try and avoid it if they can. A lot of turnings are designed so that you don't have to do that. Right. Oh, down the bottom here. Right through the car park. I like it. Farmer's Barn looks cool. It looks really cool. I wonder where my trailer is. Right, what was I collecting? Let's see what we were collecting to take to Dodge City. Dodge City. Fertilizer. Oh, God, a lot of it. Let's do it. 12,000 though. That'll do the job. Alright, where's our trailer? Definitely need to get some fuel though. Next time we see a fuel depot, that's where we're going. Oh, it's right round the back. Are we gonna do some dodgy manoeuvres here? Concrete plinth there that they're all sitting on. Is that mine? That mine, the farthest one there, flashing away. Okay, let's do a little bit of manoeuvring initially, and then let's let us. It's a big truck, this. Or it feels a big truck. Right, okay, back of the truck. That horseshoe-shaped thing is called a fifth wheel. and we have to push that into the pin underneath the truck there, or underneath the trailer. Now, I've got the advanced. I say this every time. I've got the advanced coupling on, suggested to me by Mark Middleton, because it was for entertainment. It's more fun. It's actually an add-on I would recommend to everybody. If you're going to play Truck Simulator, put the advanced coupling on. You won't regret it. It is an add-on that is really, I mean, it's worth it, because you have to hit the two things together. If you don't, you kind of spend a little time messing around. Do you know what? It's good. I mean, I'm quite well practiced now. I rarely don't hit it correctly, but you know, it sometimes happens. Air hoses on, legs went up. They went up on that side. I forgot to see them. That's after 3. Look at that. We're about to pull away. Look at this. That's our load going out. Look at that. We have a lot of weight. I think about 33 tons. That's a nice weight. Look at that. I'm loving the dramatic shots here. It's like the drone shots coming in. Yeah, I like it. Perfect. Right, okay, let's go. Press the F3 button. Oh, tell you what I need to do. Press the M for the map, just to make sure that doesn't go, that we don't miss. We don't miss Clinton. Clinton is right here. Right, how do we avoid not missing Clinton? Do I just choose to go here? Yeah, let's just do that. We'll add a few more miles to the journey. We'll do that. Let's see. Where's the next stop for fuel? It's here. That's perfect. We'll get that too while we're on the way by. So we'll do that as well. We'll take a detour into Clinton, and it'll be perfect. This will be the best drive of my life, he says, with a huge articulated load. I love this. Have you seen that Australian game that's coming? World Trucks Australia. It's not available yet, but they're going to do Australia, because Australia they do land trains in Australia. So we're talking like long. Watching the long. Sort of trailers. So sort of a bit like the American sort of stuff here, but even longer. Yeah, I'll turn left when I get a chance. But yeah, even longer. Imagine that, but like 5 or 6 trailers long. I've got to admit, I'm quite excited about that. I'm quite excited about that one as well. I'm just ashamed the Alaskan one at the moment isn't quite right. I'd like to try that one too. But yeah, World Trucks Australia. That one is really on my. That's seriously on my radar. I've been watching that one for a while. It looks good. I'm quite looking forward to the devs finally releasing it. A lot of these the problem with a lot of these things is initially they start off as labours of love from sort of smaller companies, and that's the general sort of the thing that they are, and it's nice advertising it. But if you got nothing to show, after a while, it's a bit annoying. I've got one from a single dev, and he's created sort of truck driving game, but it's more of sort of a free open world thing. It's not very expensive, the game, but you kind of feel like there should be more. And every so often he updates it with minor amounts of detail. It does happen with some other games. It's a bit like the Long Drive. That's a small team as well, and they update it with little bits. The Under the Sand got an update recently. I didn't expect any more, and then one happened. And again, a small team. I'm gonna go right here. I made a mistake. Sorry, left here. I meant to go left here. About to frustrate a whole load of cars behind me. But yeah, so small teams. I know SCS software isn't that small nowadays, but they're still small. They're not AAA type thing, and I'm not suggesting they should be. In fact, I think that the managing your company to the right size is actually a really good thing. You know, don't expand if you don't need to. Expand if you do. I mean, it's like the guy who invented that sort of surprise indie hit, that Vampire Survivors, which is a fantastic game. It's a clone, a bit like the original sort of Minecraft. It was a clone of another game, a mining game that was very similar. That's why people technically can copy the style without getting into trouble, because it was copied in the first place. It's that Vampire Survivors was a clone of something else. Which was built on, and they added some other bits and pieces, so they kind of cloned it from somewhere. I think they must have cloned it from somewhere else in the first place. But either way, the point being that this little indie hit, which was one person's, now a team of, I think, of about 5, and they're adding DLC at small prices, sort of £1 a go, and they're adding extra levels and sort of more mixtures of sort of leveling up and all this kind of stuff. And it's good, because it's that is a sustainable model, as long as they keep building on that. And of course they can always use something in their spare time to build something else. I mean, take Hello Games. This is a controversial one, but Hello Games made No Man's Sky almost 10 years ago now, and No Man's Sky wasn't the major hit it is now. They're still doing updates for free because they made so much money from the original launch. I mean, I speculated they made hundreds and thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but made maybe 100 million or something similar in actual revenue from that. That's enough to basically run a company and keep adding to it and keep selling it, which they are. They definitely are. They're still selling it now to people for between sort of £30 and £40, and then sometimes on sale for 20, and you get a lot for your money. You get those 18 quadrillion planets, which is an enormous number, and you get to play together. They've added all of that. There's weird and wonderful space monsters. I almost destroyed him. There's a lovely field over there. Look at that. There's a big field of corn. Big field of corn, he says. The road going through the middle of it. All the roads just shout, drive on me. Anyway, but yes, so they've built something good out of something that could have been bad. I mean, in their case, they at least Sony backed them, and that was a lesson in overhyping something. Yes, you can do this, and you couldn't overhype things. The thing is, they overhyped it. Sean Murray became a pariah for his involvement in that overhyping of the company stuff, because he was excited. He basically wanted his product to be the best, and I understand that. I think I was probably one of the few people who put No Man's Sky on, and for a time of 12 people, mostly written by Sean himself, I was pleasantly surprised and excited by it. No Man's Sky did not upset me in any way, shape or form. Lots of other people were quite annoyed that there was, say for instance, 100 hours worth of gameplay to get to the centre of the universe, and then it looped. So what? You spent 100 hours, flying through the galaxy, having fun. Well, I certainly did anyway. I didn't fly through. I didn't do 100 hours, by the way. I just played around the planets and landed on them and explored and looked at the flora and fauna on them and named stuff. But anyway, it's just that the point is, I think that there is a model for it. But that, of course, means that your timings are slow. It's the old Phil Fish. Do you remember Phil Fish? Notch quoted Phil Fish as he left the Minecraft dev team. He got his 2.5 billion from Microsoft. I mean, that's an amazing sum of money. That's more money than anybody really needs in their life. But anyway, he quoted Phil Fish. He quoted that he didn't want to be Phil Fish, and that's why he left Minecraft. He wanted to become a corporate body in its own right, sort of sold to a corporate company who wanted to run it in such a way. Fair enough. But the reason for it is that Phil Fish was the creator of a game called Fez, and Phil was a combination of a keyboard warrior stroke, I guess the word would be troll. He loved his product. It was beautiful. It was one man's development, one man's dream. He showed it a lot. He got a lot of support for it, but he used to attack all of the people who were commenting that it wasn't ready yet or it wasn't done, and and Notch felt that he may end up in that scenario where he may be blamed for Minecraft not delivering on the promises of its whatever it's doing. So he avoided that, and Phil Fish notoriously did get his game out, Fez, which was a really, really, really good game. He made his money, and he then sort of proceeded to use that money to do other things, as well as selling it on. And eventually, Fez was sold. It was eventually sold. He didn't want to deal with it anymore. He didn't want to protect it. I think it was a number of developers who get very. I can imagine the labour of love. You spend so much time on it, and somebody comes along and criticises it. In his case, he just couldn't stop arguing those who criticised his decisions. Very strange scenario, realistically, but not to say he did that as well. But again, this is slowness of developing because you're a single developer. The good examples of winning ones, although they might not suggest it, the people who made Super Meat Boy, they did okay with their product, and they made millions overnight, but it was a labour of love. A couple of team people there, apparently extremely stressful, but they did it and they managed, and Super Meat Boy became a hit, a platforming sort of difficult game. Another example of a fantastic game that's still being developed today by the original developer is Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley being a sort of a farm simulator, a combination of sort of I guess Harvest Moon from the SNES and many other sort of grinding sort of farming style games. The developer there did extremely well. He was a one-man band, but it took him 10 years to bring that product out, bring that to market. I worked it out the other day that he's made, based on the number of sales, he's about £28 million better off. That's enough, isn't it? It is enough, and I think from his point of view, it is as well, because he's not hiring a team like the Vampire Survivor people did, who did well. He's still developing it himself, I think, and from the bulk of what I've read. And it's just, it's lovely. It's a beautiful thing. But as I say, there is a limit. This is where we don't want AAA. I'm sorry, we really don't. That's Oklahoma done. We've cleared it. We have cleared Oklahoma. That was good. I enjoyed that. Oh, brakes! Oh, jeez. Could have been nasty. There we go. Get to the line. Yeah. Anyway, that was a weird off conversation on things. But of course, that's again where I'm going. I think I guess coming back to with the Truck World Australia and the Alaskan one. They are small development teams. You've got to give them time to, in some cases, finesse these things. I think what happens, though, with some teams, sometimes why things fail, and this includes all developers, sometimes they put too many features in when they can add them later. Does that make sense? So they put too much in instead of concentrating on the core elements of their games. So gameplay is king. It always has been. It always will be. That's why Vampire Survivor was a success, because gameplay was king. It hit a nerve with people, and they enjoyed the gameplay. The graphics were stock assets bought from an asset store, but the gameplay was king. So I think that's where sometimes developers go wrong. They forget we want to enjoy the game far more than we want to develop. You know, far more than we necessarily need every feature right now. And I think that's sometimes what people forget. You want to get the key core gameplay right, and then work around the additional features you want to put in. You could probably do it later. In this day and age, the fact that you can download things in this day and age, it just means that you can do that. There's an American style housing. It's all made of timber. It's all timber frames, isn't it? Don't do that in the UK. It's all brickwork. Everything's a brick house. Don't do that much fabrication in that way. I just wonder whether or not if the timber on in the way that they're built, whether they're warmer.
Go straight on.
Does it matter in somewhere like Oklahoma? Is it warmer here? But that's a more British style house there, being solid sort of brick. A radio station or something like that. Fire station. I'll do. Similar sort of thing. I have a little... What's this doing? A little nibbly bit here. Oh, I can't turn down it. I was looking at that turning there with a bit of lust in my eyes there. I was like, turn down there and do something crazy. This is Clinton, by the way, we're travelling through. I get the feeling not many people go to Clinton, considering we couldn't even get a delivery to Clinton.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Would love to, but the traffic lights won't allow me to. I'd love to turn left. Well, we're down to $9,000 here. We've got a lot of debt. We're working on it. Hatman was mentioning it in the comments last week. Yeah, it's a lot of debt, but we can do this. So yeah, we've got $9,800. It's cost us roughly, I think, $10,000 a day or something like that. I'm hoping that my other drivers actually start bringing in some cash. Otherwise, we're in big trouble here. I mean, really big trouble. $2:40 p.m. Let's drive. Let's drive. Got 190 miles to go, which is fine. We've done Clinton now, and we're back on the road. Back to where we were going in the first place. Red Battery.
Go straight on.
Tin roof on that. Trying to speed. Speeding along. $45 now. Let's get up to speed up. Some power generating windmills. Railway tracks underneath. What's the railway? Very nice. Okay. Lots of side roads here. I smell a secret route at some point. There were some good ones in Arizona, especially that Grand Prix track. If you search that Grand Prix one, you'll find a nice hidden sort of spot there. It was very cool. Very, very cool. I'm sure there's probably quite a few in it, most areas. I think they put them in and then just don't bother to tell us that they put them in.
Go straight on.
Big green field of something. Not sure what. Oh, it's very green, which means there's obviously some kind of sprayers in there. Wow, look at that. You can see the traffic density up ahead as well. On the main road we're going down. There's another weighing place. And a services. Price of a gallon of oil. Wonderful. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so easy to enjoy this game. It's so easy to sort of enjoy the distances involved. I do like Euro Truck Simulator as well. I like the tightness of this, but this one I love the open spaces sometimes here in this one. I like the fact that the view here is just panoramic. It really is. It's just amazing. I feel like I want to drive across though. Look at that with these sort of it's like you got this main road and then all of a sudden it just stops there. It's like somebody was going to build there but never actually did. I was close. If there's anybody behind me, I've completely pushed them out of the way. No, I didn't, thankfully. I need to come over in a second though, guys. Thank you. I'm over. I came over that way. Oh, something popped out of existence there. There's trucks and things in trouble. 3 hours and 13 minutes to our destination. It's a beautiful long run. Simple run. It takes us into Kansas during the day. Perfect. So we're still gonna see the loveliness of the place. 6:57 to arrive. 152 miles. And they're just ticking off as we go. It's beautiful. Okay. Oh. Can you see what I can see? I can see a little video camera thing there. Where is it though? So just up the road, further up the road. Do you know what? I do hate these traffic lights. There's just a lot of traffic lights. They've done this to one of the major roads in my city and it's really, really annoying. They've put in they've put too many traffic lights in that run too slowly. So you just end up stopping and starting all the time. It's so frustrating. And anything where you wait more than 3 minutes is just awful. I must have Cooper outside the Cooper Construction. Don't nearly ran to the back of it. Nearly ran to the back of it. Come on, other truck drivers, please be on decent jobs. Generating us some cash, some extra money. It's a good long episode, this one, I think. I think we've got a little bit. You got your money's worth this time round, like you pay. Nobody pays Google, YouTube and Google, do they? For whatever it is, there's men on horses over there. I've just noticed that. It's a little, I say men on horses, statues, isn't it? But nobody pays Google, do they? Google doesn't get paid. They've increased the cost again, I believe, of their premium thing. You know, it's a YouTube premium, isn't it? Where you can watch for free without having to pay for any adverts. They're very weird, those. You can get the stats on your channel. There's a man there as well. Firefighter. I think I just ran that red, but got away with it. There's a buffalo. I can see now why there's a thing. Can I get over there? Watch, this is some dodgy driving. I've got an articulated lorry and I'm about to drive into a car park.
Go straight on.
I will do in a second. I'm going in here though. It's going to be some dodgy driving getting out of here, I can promise you. There we go. Can do. I've probably missed a few. It's like a buffalo down there, though, in the middle of my truck. Yeah, I'll be able to get it off here enough. It's nice and articulated lorries. Wow. Nice park, actually. I like the buffalo on the other side. Bandstands and somewhere to park, sit and watch. Take your dog for a nice walk. Some ducks on it. Some ducks, duck pond. Woodward County Veterans Memorial. Ah, right, okay, so it's a military memorial. There's a nice house, I'm guessing it's part of the memorial. Or it could be a firehouse, because I think there's a fireman there. I like the shape. Binding contract. Right, shaking hands. Cool. What else have we got? What else are you going to show us? Nothing else. That was it. The binding contract. Activate the viewpoint. Okay. Don't want to run over the grass too much here, but it is going to happen. It's going to happen. I was blind to whatever was going on there, by the way. I had no idea whether or not I was in the right or the wrong. I just travelling through it all.
Go straight on. Keep left, and then turn left.
A bit of cheating driving there, but it's fine. It's fine, not a problem. That's good timing, actually. It's a good job I did that, actually. Otherwise, I wouldn't be away now. Now, we need a nice run now for the next 143 miles. Just a nice straight line, please.
Go straight on.
I think this is Woodward. It's the last city before Dodge. This is the last one in Oklahoma. Dream burger. I'm actually getting quite hungry now. I could probably do a dream burger. Oh, we're here again. With everybody coming to a standstill. What's causing this? Blooming traffic lights again. Blooming traffic lights. That's a little shepherd hotel. Right. Just behind this, not a Tesla, but a Tesla.
Go straight on.
We've got a turning coming up ahead. 2 hours and 51 minutes to go. Fairly tired. Quite amazed actually managed to remember to get some fuel. I'm almost terrible with that kind of stuff normally. Usually just forget completely what I'm doing. Big truck. Big truck. Can't imagine these are very useful in cities. Do they use something smaller? Do these trucks do the big ferrying around? So if you're in the centre of a large city in the US, I mean, this is the question sort of to everybody watching. Do these do the big deliveries into like depots on the outskirts, and then what you find is the smaller sort of lorries then take and vans and things take the goods into the cities? Because these things are massive. I can't imagine them roaming around the city centres and places. I mean, I suppose they could, but it would make more sense for these things to go to the outskirts and then go from there. Maybe just me overthinking it now. I'd be able to turn, you know, if there wasn't all these cars in front of me going straight on. Oh, they're all going that way. So there's only one car holding us all up. Yeah, I could have driven through there, actually, done that old cheaty thing. Driving through the service station. No, but it's just such large trucks. I mean, the European trucks are smaller, so you do see them in cities, but not quite the same as I could drive up to that person's house for some reason. I don't know whose house it was, but you could drive up to it. It was one of the few that you've got allowed into. Truck wash. Give the truck a good wash. A good washing. Right. 2 hours and 44 minutes. Be nice if we could get 65, please.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right. Oh, here we go. A lot more wiggling on the road than I thought there would have been. Then turn left. Oh, look, the driver's going to make me rich. $162. Oh, you machine, you. Oh, sugar. Wasn't really watching very well there. Lost a lot of speed. I was like looking left and right. That's not going to make me rich. The $192. In fact, that kind of money is very problematic. I can't keep paying off the debts myself. It's probably one of those ones with the rubbish trucks. They were funny because they had like that they basically went and repaired the trucks, which cost me more than it would have cost if I'd actually bought brand new ones from them, which is ridiculous. And then to top it all off, they then had a good run each, and now I think that's one of them there having a rubbish run.
Go straight on.
Just rubbish. Straight on, yes, 119 miles. Going downhill now.
Keep left and then turn left.
Keep left and turn left. Okay, we're on this.
Turn left.
Woo! Me screeching around the corner. Are we in Kansas yet? I feel like we are. It's getting greener. Less. There's somebody paragliding over there. Look. It's looking much more green. I can imagine it is greener because the weather is more clement. 2 hours and 3. It's a lovely run, by the way. This is beautiful. Loving loving. You know, I'm such a sucker for these games. They really are nice. Can drive round that like a parking spot. There's another memorial of some sort, I think. Can't tell. Can't see on there. No, you could ride round it in a circle there. Fair enough. Look at all these side roads that are all, you know, in the middle of nowhere. Probably with a farm at the bottom of them that we can't see. Long spaces. It's like Australia, isn't it? It's like it can be something like 200 miles between each farm and stuff. How are we going?
Get ready to turn right.
We'll turn right again. Another little jaunt sideways.
Turn right.
And a flashing red dot light thing going on again. Look at these miles of just nothingness. It's brilliant. I'm really liking it. I think we are in Kansas now. I think. Would stand to reason because Woodward was towards the top, wasn't it? Definitely not been on these roads before. Oh, wow. I'm expecting it to break out rain any second now. Oh, going through. Coming through. End of the road works. Wow. It's going to be a petrol station there, look. They're already putting the prices up. Awesome. Looks like you can drive through it as well. We're 1 hour and 27 minutes away, 73 miles. Not what I would call a lot of major roads in here, though.
Get ready to turn left.
Bus here.
Turn left.
I'm just gonna follow the bus. The bus went. Cruiser was stopped. Might as well. I think. Oh no, they had to stop anyway. We had the kind of right away. I think. Don't remember seeing a white line on my side. The sun's starting to sort of drift down now. It's 6:21. We've got an hour's worth of drive to do. The sun is starting to drift down. It is quite. It's quite lovely. It's quite an eerie sort of dusk type thing could have happened. 55 miles to an hour is the speed limit. Back down there in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, and you can see it in the GPS there as I'm following that lovely guide arrow there. Wow. Bird flying in the sky, or hawk hovering before striking on something. Quite a few actually. Sky is full of hawks or birds of prey. Look at them all. You know that are the bats. And on we go. Bed is slowly filling now. We're getting close to my limit for sleeping. I can't believe I've only made $192 from one of my drivers. Thankfully, this is a $12,000 load.
Go straight on.
He bursts through like a madman. I really wasn't in the mood to slow down. No stopping for me. Crushed them all. The little houses. Combine harvester. Couple of tractors. In the colours of probably that famous John Deere. The greens. Greens and yellows. Just trundling. Brilliant. I've enjoyed this journey actually. It's been nice. We've scored off Oklahoma and we've actually going to hit Kansas and get into Kansas. It's good. You can't really beat that for a journey, can you? Well, you can probably. You can probably beat it with a few other ones, but scoring off cities so quickly is a good thing. Dodge City, here we come.
Turn left.
He's going to let me go, thank you. I've got quite a large load, actually, to be honest with you. The fertilizer's quite heavy. It's going to be quite nice to see what we can do. I've never been. I don't know. I've heard the name Dodge City before. I like the feeling. I get the feeling it's sort of cowboy related again. You know, sort of that kind of thing. Not sure who lived in Dodge City. I mean, was that its real original name? Sounds quite of a dodgy title to call somewhere. I live in Dodge City. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think the word dodge has changed, which is to avoid something. Can't possibly be the same thing. The city of avoidance. Dodge. Avoid city. It's not only tourist destinations. You can't go there. Look at the sun setting. It's beautiful. And here we are. Ep44. I want some fertilizer. And the gate's going to go. Beautiful. The question is, where am I parking? Round the corner. Up front. Some bad head manoeuvring there.
It's all over now.
Well, it's not all over because I've got to park the thing. Oh, I can only go straight in somewhere. I'll try the corner. I think we can do this. Let's go round wide and make sure it's wide. All over. We haven't popped off Dodge City yet, but that's where we're going to spend the night anyway. Very tight. Here we go. Perfect. Let's press the T button. And the legs will go down. And the coupling will come off. 12,000. Excellent. Great. That's a good journey. It's good money, actually, that one. 12,000. Oh, got to a new level as well. So we'll get an experience point to spend here. I think we're going to go for yet more of these items because it's been giving us some good money. It's been able to do these kind of things. Long distance, obviously, more money for distance. Fragile, just in time. Fuel economy to save you money. But we're going to go with one of these, which is gases. I'm going to have that one. Means we can take more and more things. You do get a few extra updates for your vehicles. A few hub covers. A new paint job. Hot ride paint job. Some, flying colours. There we go. Some few odds and sods. Different per truck. Night ride. And we also get a few more updates for our trailers, which is there. It's very cool. Excellent. Right, okay, let's find somewhere to sleep for the night that's close by. We need to get into Dodge City itself. Perfect. Look, there's one there. If we can get there in time, we can get in time for a lovely view of the night sky. It's 12 miles away. It's quite a way. We should be able to get there though. We should be able to get a night sky view. Worst case is have sleep and we'll do it in the morning. Let's get out of here though. Let's go. Nice and wide. Don't hit anything that's explosive. Nothing that's got gas in it. That would be a big mistake. 65. It's a speed limit. Come on, open the gate. 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 Go.
Turn left.
And then, yeah, I'm turning. I was unlucky. Gone. I'm out of here. 22,000 in the bank. That's okay. That helps us out. It pays for some of the pays off some of the debts. We are not in good financial shape. Turn to this next one. Spent a fortune on those trucks when they got repaired. If I'd known they were going to do that, I would have just basically, it would have been better to get cheaper to get not used trucks. You see, that's the point. I would have thought there would have been some advantages to getting the used trucks rather than the new ones, but there really aren't unless you're driving it. So you're kind of only using it at the beginning of the game for that kind of thing. There we go. We are in the right place. Just ignore that. We can park around here. I will in a minute. There's a couple taking photos of themselves and waving at each other. Very worrying. Right, engine off. Let's press the button. Dodge City. I don't think I've actually scored off Dodge City yet, though. Entering Dodge City. I haven't entered it yet. Probably have to go around the block. I think we do need to go around the block. There's another truck. Entering the city. Just as this, we've had 3 of these this episode. Three viewpoints. That's cool. Dodge City Theatre. I don't think I'm going to park here. I think I'm going to move on a bit. Just park a little further into Dodge City itself, because I don't think I've scored it off yet. Look at that, the sun setting. It's cool. That is actually kind of cool, you know. Couldn't have asked for more. Great big steer there. Mall. Yeah, I want to get into Dodge City. Let's get into the city and then we'll worry about things later. Right, okay. Let's press M for map. I don't think we've actually scored it off yet. So, there is parking spot here. Let's clear that one. Perfect. And we'll go there. Because I don't think it's actually ticked it off yet. Which is absolutely awful. Come on, let me out. Force the way out. Oh yeah, put your hazard lights on. Yeah, I'm forcing my way out. Oh, it's so close. Yeah, I don't think I've actually... No, I've got... It's gone orange. I've noticed now. It's gone orange. That's gone orange. But we'll go stay at the proper services. At least that way we'll get... We'll be able to... It's raining. It's raining. Cool. Yeah, we'll stay at the proper services here, and then that way we've got at least got a shower and some other bits and pieces for the night. We'll go join the other truckers over here. That's the weigh-in scale. A waypoint. And in we go. Stay here for the night. Press the enter key. Pop outside and let's press the sleep button. Hopefully it won't be... That's perfect. That's what we like for the next episode. Martin C has brought... My drivers have brought in some money. It's 46,000 in there. Can we do some banking stuff and get rid of one of these debts? Let's press escape first. One has also brought in another $4,000. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's have a look at the drivers now. Let's see who brought in the most there. Somebody's brought in a good chunk of cash. Martin C, was it? Good old Elon. This just brought in 19,000. That's beautiful. What have you just brought in? 26,000 from Daniel Radcliffe. Jacob. That was the one who brought me in 992. Not so good. What have you bought him? 4,000. He's lost money on that one. Couldn't find a job, basically. He went to Junction, couldn't find a job. But he's still, they're still costing me money. But at least they're generating some cash now, slightly better than they were. He's actually improved massively. He's now 2.5. It was 1.8. So he's improved massively. So we are starting to generate much better money. Let's see if we can get rid of one of these loans. Let's go to the bank manager quickly while we're doing this. Which one can we repay? We could prepay this one here. Let's repay the 10 grand one. That gives us a little bit. That gives us a little bit of. Yeah, boom. So we're all right. We've got 36,000 in the bank. That's fine. That's a good start. Actually, we might be all right after all this. It's still going to cost me $9,400 a day, but it's slightly less than the 10,000 we were nearly on before. Yeah, it is what it is. We're going to have to pay it. We're going to have to start paying these loans off. If we can get rid of this one, I'll be quite pleased. Or one of them anyway. We'll see what happens anyway. We're doing all right. We're doing better than I thought we were doing. So we're kind of making it there this time round. We're kind of making it anyway as we go along. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.